Welcome back to the Building Wealth podcast and the second episode in our playlist, The Psychology of Money. In our last video, we talked about how your habits and mindset shape your financial future. Today, we're tackling a major roadblock to building wealth: fear and scarcity thinking. These are the invisible forces that hold so many people back from reaching their financial goals. If you've ever felt like no matter how much you earn, it's never enough, or if you've hesitated to take smart risks because you're afraid of losing what you already have, this episode is for you. Let's get into it. Scarcity thinking is the belief that there's never enough money, enough opportunities, or enough resources. It's a mindset of lack that convinces you to cling to what you have or to avoid taking steps toward financial growth because you're afraid you'll lose everything. This mindset often comes from experiences of struggle or insecurity. Maybe you grew up in a household where money was tight and you learned to associate it with stress or conflict. Or perhaps you've faced financial setbacks in the past, like losing a job or falling into debt, and it left you feeling like money is something that can disappear at any moment. But here's the truth: while scarcity thinking feels real, it's often just a story your brain tells to keep you in your comfort zone, and staying in that comfort zone can stop you from taking the steps needed to grow your wealth. Section 2: The Fear of Losing Money. Another major psychological barrier is the fear of losing money. It's natural to feel cautious. After all, nobody likes the idea of losing what they've worked hard for. But this fear can turn into paralysis, keeping you from making decisions that could lead to financial growth. For example, think about investing. A lot of people avoid it because they're afraid of market volatility or the possibility of making a bad decision. But by letting that fear control them, they miss out on the long-term benefits of building wealth through investments. Fear can also show up in smaller ways. Maybe you hesitate to spend money on something that could improve your life or career, like taking a course or starting a small business, because you're afraid it won't pay off. But often, these kinds of calculated risks are exactly what lead to growth. The key is understanding that some level of risk is unavoidable when it comes to building wealth. The goal isn't to eliminate risk entirely, but to manage it wisely. Section 3: Shifting from Scarcity to Abundance. So, how do you break free from scarcity thinking and fear? It starts with shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. An abundance mindset is the belief that there are enough resources, opportunities, and wealth to go around, and that you have the ability to create more of it. One practical way to develop an abundance mindset is by focusing on gratitude. Take a moment to list the financial resources you already have, whether it's a steady income, a roof over your head, or even skills that could help you earn more. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible. Next, reframe your fear of losing money. Instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" try asking yourself, "What's the worst that could happen? And can I handle it?" Most of the time, the worst case scenario isn't as bad as we imagine, and by planning for risks, you can take action with confidence. Finally, surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with have a huge impact on your mindset. If you're surrounded by negativity or fear-based thinking, it's harder to break free. Seek out books, podcasts, or communities that promote growth and abundance. Conclusion: fear and scarcity thinking can feel overwhelming, but they don't have to control your financial future. By shifting your mindset and taking calculated risks, you can move from a place of lack to a place of growth and opportunity. In our next episode, we'll talk about the power of automation and how simplifying your financial life can help you stick to good habits and stay on track toward your goals. Uh, if you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's build wealth together, one mindset shift at a time.